I have the chills. I've been sweating a little bit and a cough. It certainly feels more like the common cold than a lethal respiratory virus, but it's hard to tell.
With case rates in the Yukon by far the worst in the country, Jessica Kish got a COVID-19 test when she couldn't shake her symptoms and spent Saturday waiting for results. The territory is in a state of emergency. New mask mandates, proof of vaccination rules, and capacity limits took effect Saturday.
In other jurisdictions, you can just have soup delivered to your door. You can have groceries delivered to your door. We don't have those luxuries here.
The North has a number of unique characteristics, including being prioritized for the country's first shots. The head of the Canadian Medical Association says waning immunity is a factor in climbing cases.
We are seeing that waning, I think, potentially now. I think the other issue is with Delta, it is just so much more contagious that even when you have, 15% of your population unvaccinated, and then, of course, all children under 12 unvaccinated, it is still a lot of people who are vulnerable.
Cases are up 11% nationwide from last week, though hospitalizations and deaths remain stable.
The risk for surges in disease activity is likely to increase with more time spent indoors.
In Manitoba, new caps for religious gatherings in the Southern Health Region took effect Saturday. The province also announced kids 12 to 17 will soon need one dose of the vaccine or a recent negative test to play indoor sports. Pharmacists are required to administer those tests, and many say they were caught off guard.
We're in favor of expanding the scope of rapid tests administered and interpreted by pharmacists, and we just encourage, government to consult us on these types of things in the future as well, so that we can avoid confusion for the public.
In Ontario, Toronto's mayor dropped in on a new Shop and Vax clinic, the city trying to get creative about getting people the jab.
The progress is happening at a slower pace than when we could count on thousands of people lined up at vaccine clinics, but progress is still happening.
Like other jurisdictions, Toronto is also focused on a plan to vaccinate children, with a decision on Pfizer's pediatric vaccine expected in the next week or two, according to Health Canada. John Tory says the country's biggest city will be ready as soon as they get the green light.